All right, we have successfully completed 2 modules, and now we're on to Module 3, the Going Public Wiki. So we're going to start by looking at some of the learning goals, which are aligned with the course competencies for the class. You're going to work in a collaborative group with a couple of your peers, learn to develop an argument using evidence and to support a position, learn to write and revise in a web-based medium, incorporate graphics and support the document, and integrate cited sources. So the Going Public Wiki is pretty simple. You're basically going to work in a group of peers, and you're going to try to find a workplace issue to write a couple pieces of content on. And we're broadly defining a workplace issue as any issue that changes the landscape of employee to employer relations or company to consumer relations and must be accounted for in order for the business environment to remain collegial and productive. So there are all sorts of issues. I have some examples below I'll go over here, but your group can decide to pick any topic you want that kind of fits within that, and there's a lot of room as long as it's going to be something that relates to a workplace. So I have some examples like bullying in the workplace, surveillance of employees in the workplace, gender identity in the workplace, cybersecurity, social media, workers in the sharing economy, parental leave in the workplace, maybe something like product safety and labeling, or direct-to-consumer advertising. There are a lot of different things you could look at if you're going to work on a topic that's related to the workplace. So after your group picks a topic, and there'll be a topic proposal, I'll go over the module structure in a separate video, but once your group picks a topic, you're going to move on to developing that in a couple stages. You'll begin with an informal topic proposal. The informal topic proposal will just basically outline what the issue is going to be. There's a specific assignment sheet. You'll see it when you go into the modules. And then you're going to build a wiki, and the third piece will be a self and group evaluation. Informal proposal will be due in about a week. Then we get to the wiki. There are going to be a couple sections. A brief introduction, and that's going to be the overview section. In the overview, you're just going to broadly define the scope of the page. I'll give you an example page here in a second of what it will look like, and we'll work from there. Then you'll pick 3 topic headings. With any issue on a wiki, you've seen many wikis, there are certain subheadings or subtopics under that big topic. You're going to pick out a couple, 2 or 3, that you're really going to develop, and each group member will cover one of these topics, and they'll write that section. At least one of the 3 has to be an ethical issue, because ethics is a part of this unit. There'll be a quiz on ethics. There will be a chapter to read on ethics, so we're going to make sure we hit that as well. You're going to be evaluated individually and as a group. So individually, you'll be evaluated on that one topic heading you discuss, or you take control of and develop on the wiki. So let's just see what this would look like. I'm going to go to a Wikipedia page, but yours is going to look a little bit different than this. You'll see for this workplace aggression Wikipedia page, they have definition, classification, covert nature. You're just going to have one overview that's going to kind of cover some of these things maybe. That would be one of the headings. Then predictors, that would be another subheading. A different group member would cover that particular one. Cyber aggression, another group member would write that section. Outcomes, another group member would write that section. So that's basically it. Your group is going to do a little bit of background research to figure out what the relevant issues are. You're going to pick specific points to develop in it. Each group member will take control of that section, and then you'll write the pages individually, but there has to be continuity between the pages. I have created a wiki for each of the groups. So what you're going to see is this. A main page that's going to list some content. Then there's an overview. Whoever does the overview will write the overview section, and you'll begin to develop this particular part of the wiki. Somebody else will have a subtopic. You'll change this to whatever the subtopic is, and that person will write their content in this section, and so on and so forth, depending on those. So that's basically it. In another video, I'll go over what the resources and sandbox pages are for, but for now, all you have to know is that your group is going to collaborate to decide on a topic that is a workplace issue. You could have an overview section and a few other content sections, one of which will be an ethical issue. And you're going to write them in different parts of this web page that I will assign to your group.